I want to dig a little bit deeper because we had a phenomenal conversation the last time we got together. Our title here is The Case Against Playing It Safe in Revenue Leadership. And you had to take a leap of faith to do something that would take time to reap the benefits. You're just now starting to see a lot of the benefits of a program that you put into place that you had to sell throughout the company, sell throughout the C-suite, sell at the board level. And it was about taking content and promoting it in an education form. If you could tell us the risk you took, the leap of faith that you took here, and what you're doing and why you're seeing success.
Sure. The specific example was actually bringing on board a demand generation manager. In sales and marketing, we talk a lot about demand capture, but the way we purchase things has changed. The buying cycles are different to what they used to be. I look at the way I purchase things. When I'm looking for holidays or a car, a mobile phone, I tend to do a lot of research, form my own opinion, and then either purchase online or reach out to 2, 3 people. Already I've got a pre-formed opinion. For some reason, business to business sales, people think that is different. It's not. We operate in-person payments. I can guarantee that there will be a company that says our in-person payments doesn't work and asking somebody to find the best in-person payment solution. What they will most likely do, the first thing that when they sit at the desk, they either go online and say, what is the best in-person payments? Or they go into ChatGPT and say, this is our situation, X amount of locations, regions, who would be the best to serve me? What this prompted in my head, the shift in the buying habits, is the idea of we need to create more demand. Whenever people are searching for that solution, we are at the forefront of their mind. We are creating a lot of content. We're creating a lot of communities. We speak with industry experts. So then we produce a lot of content that is very useful to our potential audience. It's useful for us to help us with our strategy, but it also helps with putting Aevi on a map. I've named the kind of a strategy called All Eyes on Aevi. I want as many people talking about Aevi and thinking about Aevi whenever they are looking for in-person payment solution. It is not your traditional approach. What I proposed to our CEO and CFO and said, I would like to bring somebody in that I know is very good with creating demand, creating the community, bringing the right people that we could learn from, and then we could influence and create a lot of thought leadership pieces, real thought leadership pieces. I'm not talking about a white paper that is sales leaflet dressed in a white paper. Thought leadership pieces are provoking. They are really bringing a lot of great discussion and bringing a spotlight to certain problems. We've had an agreement. We brought that person on board, and the first 3 months, we don't see any results. Normally at that point, people will be there and start panicking, saying, what is happening? I said, listen, guys, just bear with me. This is not a short-term process. We need to wait for the results, and we need to then what kind of ripple effect it will have long-term. And 4 months down the line, we had the uptick of activity. 5 months down the line, we had a big uptick. And then 6 months onwards, all of a sudden, in the last month, 3 international brands coming to us directly, asking what we could do for them. And the ones that we wouldn't be able to approach ourselves. The brands is one of the top 10 volume-wise worldwide. And they approached us because on the back of the demand generation and thought leadership that we are doing, and the amount of doors and rooms that we've opened and that we sat in as a result has really been invaluable. And I don't think we could have done it by having advertising campaigns alone or PR or producing amazing white papers. I'm not saying we should stop doing it because it's still part of the overall tools and dials that we have got. But introducing that, I put my neck on the block and said, listen, I really believe in it and I think we should be doing it. Now we see the results. Now it's much easier for me to say, actually, yes, we need to continue doing it. But having this period and having this buy-in that we should be focusing on it, it was crucial to succeed. If we stopped at a month 3, we wouldn't have the results that we've got now. This idea of how long have we got to prove certain things to make them really work.